Test. Hello guys, selamat datang yang tengok live, tengok replay. Dan hari ni Gipsy nak live game Red Dead Redemption lagi dan lagi. So kita akan teruskan Red Dead Redemption sebab nak tamatkan dah kan. Tapi game dia kan, sebab kan Rockstar punya game kan dia agak banyak, nak tamat tu panjang lah, lambat lah. So kita akan teruskan main Red Dead je. Normal. Sampai mana? Sampai sini kan. Masya Allah. Okay. Kenapa ni?
What you cooking?
Same thing I've been cooking the past 15 years with the hope of poisoning you.
Ain't working so well.
Not yet.
I'll be honest, though. Tastes bad enough to kill a man.
I never was much of a cook, but I did try to be a good wife.
And you have been.
Given what we was and what we came from, I think we've gone and done okay. I look at Jack, I look at him, and I think we've been blessed. Maybe he can be something more.
He's a good kid. He can be whatever he wants to be.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna be no frontier gunslinger killing and running those gang, though. That way's over. Railroads and government and motor cars and everything gone and done away with all that.
And he ain't gonna marry no orphaned working girl running with a bunch of hucksters, neither.
If he meets one like you, I hope he'll marry her.
Stop. For an illiterate gunslinger, you sure know how to make a girl blush. God damn crows! John! You have got to go deal with them. They've broken into the silo again and are eating all the corn out from it.
Of course, my angel.
Wait, get out of there.
All right.
Come on. Scat. Shh.
Square the cross. Oh. Maksud dia burung tu.
How many are there?
Dia berapa buat ni? Macam tu lagi. Macam mana nak naik ni? Bukan tembak lah kan. Sedikit sedikit korang. Bapak banyak tu. Siapa Ustaz? Itu? Tadi dah. Okey, cantik. Punya payah. Tunggu mati. Orang dulu guys.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
John, we got a telegram from some lady friend of yours, a Bonnie something or other. Something you ain't telling me?
Bonnie McFarland. She's a friend. Saved my life when I went after Bill and nearly got myself killed again.
Oh, and now you two's in the habit of sending each other letters. How very nice.
It weren't nothing like that. What's it say?
I don't know. I can't... Well, you know I can't read.
Give it here.
You read that thing out loud?
I ain't hiding nothing. Dear Mr. Marston, stop. Need corn sacks. Stop. Emergency. Stop. Weevils and moths ate entire county supply. Stop. Can you help? Not exactly the most romantic request now, is it?
I guess not. She saved your life, you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then you're gonna have to help her and her family out. We've got a plentiful supply of corn sacks over near the silo. About the one thing Uncle didn't manage to have stolen while we was gone.
Okay.
Hurry back, John. And John, what's she like?
You know. A little bit like you, I guess.
Suka.
She's a woman in a man's world.
John, wait!
Dia ikut juga.
I changed my mind. I'm coming with you. Well, come on then. Let's get going. I don't think I can let you go off again without me.
Fair enough. I'm glad of the company. You only had to ask.
Ask? I was waiting for you to ask me.
I thought you'd want to keep an eye on the boy.
Oh, while you were off cavorting with cowgirls in the next county? I don't think so.
Dapat jauh jugalah.
John Marston, you only just got home. That Jack has seen enough of me for a lifetime. So, is she married? This Bonnie McFarland?
No,
What does she look like?
I don't know. Pretty normal, I suppose.
Normal? What? Normal like me?
No. Normal as in 2 eyes, mouth, nose, that kind of normal. Besides, ain't no woman fine as you.
A little flattery. Now we're finally getting somewhere.
If you find yourself in a hole, the first thing to do is stop digging.
Another pearl of wisdom from John Marston. I sure do miss those.
I never took you for the jealous type, Abigail.
I ain't jealous so much as curious.
You heard what she wrote. It's just some corn. She saved my life, and she was decent enough to me, so I owe her this much at least.
How did she save your life anyway?
She found me half dead on the side of the road and took me to the doctor. Most folks would have left me there.
Half dead from what?
Bill didn't take so kindly to me visiting unannounced.
Bill never did like surprises. How was he?
Same as he was when we left. Angry and dumb. taking his revenge out on the world. People down there was really scared of him.
Of Bill? You gotta be kidding me. He was only frightening if he was afraid of dumb fools.
Bill weren't so bad, but when Dutch went crazy, Bill took it hard.
For a while, we all thought we'd found something right. Better way to live, but it was just a lie. So you saw before they did.
Maybe. But they was still kind of a family.
A family that left you for dead. You knew the truth, John, and they hated you for it.
Where did they take you?
Who?
Those government bastards. Where did they hold you and Jack?
I ain't sure. They kept their eyes covered there and back. Can't have been too far from here, though.
They treat you right?
It ain't the first time I've had a gun to my head, John.
Cepat
You're
je.
forgetting your marriage proposal.
Very fun.
No, they learned pretty quick what would happen if they laid a finger on me.
Cepat.
You came. Thank you so much. We lost the entire harvest.
Miss McFarland, I'd like you to meet my wife, Abigail.
Oh, ain't you quite the gentleman all of a sudden? It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Marston.
Likewise. Thank you for saving my husband's life. And for teaching the miserable goats manners, among other things.
I didn't teach him anything. I know better than to try to change a man. You should meet my father.
Oh, people can change, Miss McFarland. John and I have to believe that more than anybody.
This is a decent first harvest for you, John. You should be proud. That's good land you got there.
How are you
Wait,
feeling,
wait.
Mrs. Marston? From what your husband told me, it must have been awful for you.
I've been through worse, and I knew he'd be back before too long. He can't cook a meal to save his life.
Abigail, in my darkest hours, when I was most homesick, just the thought of one of your rat meat stews kept me pushing forward.
Well, about as amusing as a weeping saddle sore, ain't he, Miss McFarland? If you're gonna start yammering about women's work, John, I'd say you might be in the wrong company.
I'd say so, too.
I never felt so outnumbered.
Lagi satu. Okay. Mission complete. Bye, Bonnie.
Ma'am?
Anjir, mata daripada jauh macam putih je tu. Bibir.
So that was the famous Bonnie.
That was her, all right.
She's pretty.
She's normal, like I said.
Well, you always wanted to be a rancher. I'd have thought she'd be just your thing. The perfect rancher's wife, if I ever saw one.
I already got a rancher's wife.
I'm only teasing. I like her, and I'm glad she saved your life. Most of the time, anyway.
The McFarlands are good people.
She did blush redder than a shepherd's sunset when she saw you, though.
I have that effect on women.
You clearly had one too many blows to the head.
You ain't wrong about that, Mrs. Marston.
That's quite a ranch they got there.
That'll be us someday. As soon as we get back on our feet.
I don't know, John. How many times can we start again? An outlaw and a working girl. We ain't exactly farmers.
We are now. Forget that life. It's over.
Do you really believe that?
We have to. It's the only way we'll ever have a future.
The life we led, that doesn't go away. It's never over. You think those government men are just gonna leave us alone now?
The old gang's dead. I did what they asked.
And that's it? A life of crime forgiven?
We're back together, ain't we?
Until they decide you owe them something else.
Sometimes I think I was the stupid one for believing I could get out. Maybe Dutch, Bill, and Javier were just being honest with themselves.
You ain't perfect, John, and I sure ain't. But you're better than they are. Than they were.
Maybe we can't change. But we gotta try, for Jack's sake. Even if we have to start again 100 times. It's better than going back to what we were. How's Jack doing?
Angry, upset. He's been through a lot.
I hope he's gonna be all right.
It's gonna take time. For a while, his world was safe. Normal, even. Then it got turned upside down again.
He ain't saying much about it.
I've tried to talk to him, but how do you explain any of this? What do you say when he asks about Uncle Phil and Uncle Dutch? They were family when he was a little boy.
He hides away in those books of his.
Wouldn't you? It ain't like the real world's done him many favors. He's just been kidnapped. He grew up with the gang. That's no life for a boy.
We did our best to protect him.
Come on, John. He saw things no boy should see.
Well, now we got a chance to make it right.
We did good today, John. I guess I better go fix us something to eat.
Bisa je dulu lah. Dia kena ambil sini. Masuk dia. Sini tu ada pangkal. Pun tak ada. Kena buat apa? Ni pakcik dia ni. Sudah dia. Mesti ada. Sebab mesti yang macam tu dulu lah. Jir.
Hello, sir.
Mesti Enjoyy. Dia nak dia.
What's the book, boy?
Check.
Nothing, sir.
What's it about?
Well, it's an adventure, sir. Set out in the West, and it tells this amazing story of how people killed the savage Redskins, and how this man, this brave man, hunts the man who killed his father.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. Talking of adventure, how'd you like to learn to track elk? Really big ones in the valley this time of year. We could use the meat.
Well,
I know you'd rather read your adventures. Trust me, this can be very enjoyable in its own way. I suppose maybe it's a little less dramatic. So, let's go, come on. You may get to see me get gored by some massive wild beast. Then you can write a story about that.
very funny, Paul. I've forgotten how funny you was.
Grab your things.
Okay, jom. Naik kuda. Dah anjing. Siapkan dia tadi lembu.
All right, now stay close to the dog, son. Come on.
Fokus. Rumah anjing dia fokus.
When he finds something, you stay back and I'll show you how to make a kill.
Whatever you say, sir.
You sure you're ready for this?
I guess so.
Now the trick to hunting is calm and patience. You gotta think and move like an animal to catch an animal.
A rifle helps, doesn't it?
Elk don't stand still, son.
I wouldn't know. This is the first time you've taken me hunting.
There's lots of things I ain't done with you, but I'm gonna try and make up for that. You don't seem too excited about this.
What do you want me to say, Paul? Yippee?
Are you sure you're all right? I mean, I know all that business must have been hard on you.
It wasn't nothing. I'm not a kid anymore.
Well, it won't happen again. It's over. Look, we picked up a scent. Come on.
Until the next time, you mean?
There won't be a next time.
Don't make no more promises,
Wir,
Paul.
wir,
I've heard them all
ayo.
before. Whoa!
Come on. You know, one time I hunted a bear up in tall trees. You never seen a bigger animal in all your life.
I read this story about a girl who was raised by wolves.
Bang.
And she'd hunt goats with them and everything.
Sounds like a tall yarn to me.
Taller than a boy being taken from his home and locked up in a dungeon.
Better.
Look, I see one.
Yeah, I see it.
This one's mine. Stay with me, son.
Curi LK apa maksud dia? Rusa tu kan? Banyak. Bapak dia tak mati. Anjing.
Come on. I'll show you how to cut the meat.
I thought he was gonna get away. That was great, Paul.
You just gotta wait for the right shot, not rush it.
Woo!
No,
That's a big one.
skinny
This
man.
meat should fetch a decent price in Manzanita. This is a messy one.
Okay,
Hope you were watching. It'll be your turn next.
okay, anak dia pula buat
Go
kerja.
on, Rufus. Sniff us out a couple more.
Okay, kita balik.
What are you doing? Let's keep moving. Find another one, Rufus.
Aku yang punya, aku tak naik kuda tadi. Tolong Rufus.
There you go.
You ready to take a shot, Jack?
Of course, Paul.
Remember, it's all about timing.
Timing.
Wait for your moment. Don't snatch at it.
I know. I saw how you did it.
If you say so. All right. When he finds them, you take the lead.
Go find him, Rufus.
Ayah, oh.
Go on, boy.
Kan dah kan?
Come on.
Go on, boy.
Mana tu? Oh. Buka.
Come on.
Mana?
Find another one, Rufus.
Whoa. Look, they're over there.
Di bawah. Anak
Go.
dia. Bapak. Aku kena tunggu.
Shouldn't we be saving those bullets?
These are getting closer.
Yeah. Easy.
You can do this.
Tembak lah.
That's it, son. Let's go. Saw how I cut the meat, Jack. Now it's your turn. Whoa there.
Potong, buang. Buang kulit. Belajar. Ini sedang belajar, kan? Lulus.
Nice work, son. You're a quick learner. Now come on. Let's get this meat over to the trading post at Manzanita.
Did you see me?
You did good, son.
Can't we shoot some more?
Only kill what you need. We'll go out again soon. Crap.
Mati. Alah, anjing mati pula.
Now come on. Let's get this meat over to the trading post at Manzanita.
Anjing. Ni dah ikut.
Yeah. Here we are. Jack, you wait here. I'll be just a moment.
Ada
Hello there.
kita jual.
Dear sir, hello.
Well, let's see what we can do for you.
Sel bro. Kan sudah jual.
How do you do, Mr. Marston?
Might just be me, but I could swear it gets colder every year.
Ini sudah apa ni? Banyak sangat. Lagi nak jual dah apa pun jual.
Hello there, Mr. Marston, sir.
The ELK meat. Oh ni.
You're all set.
There you go.
Hello.
Hello
Tu
there.
je.
Darn, I'm hungry. I best get out there and
Beg
do
your
me some
pardon.
hunting.
If that don't beat all.
I don't wish to be rude, but I
Come on in.
Dia cakap
Hello,
satu
sir.
je.
Well, let's see what you got. And here we are. Enjoy the journey.
Nice doing business with you.
Howdy.
Oh,
All
dia
done.
dulu.
Let's head home.
How do you do,
How do you do,
Mr.
sir?
Let's go guys. Ni apa benda? Oh, tak ada. Oh, yang ni anjing kenapa ni?
Come on.
Ya anjing tu. Okay, let's go balik rumah.
Never you mind. Enough to keep Rufus out of the stewing pot for a couple days.
And what about me? What do I get?
You get to eat, son.
I didn't have to work.
What can I say? I'm another corrupt landowner.
Alamak. Sorry, mati aku.
I sure hope so. And you can look after us when we get old.
Bapak menang dulu.
Yeah.
Oh, Paul, that was so much fun. I can't rightly believe it. Just like in the books.
We'll do it again soon. Now get to your chores.
Amigos. Mission here. Mission dulu. Oh, mantap ni.
Get up, old man.
I am up.
Get up.
Oh. Oh. There, I'm up. Well, thank the good Lord you're back. Nothing worse for an old man than sleeping in the warm afternoon sun.
You want a long sleep, Uncle? That can be arranged. It'll cost me less than food.
You always was a hard and nasty man, John Marston.
You always was a useless, conniving thief. And where's them cattle? Did you take them to pasture?
It's coming around to that.
When exactly?
It's easy to pick on the elderly. It's easy, but it ain't dignified.
Come on, old man. We'll do this together.
What are you doing? You can't stop now.
Come on!
We'll never get these cows to pasture.
All right, you stay front. Come on, let's get them out to pasture. Let's go!
Yeah! Yeah!
Slow down!
Yeah! Yeah!
Let's go! Yeah! Whoa there! Come!
Hai.
Whoa! Go!
Tidak. No. Ya, man.
Yeah!
Betul lah nama.
Whoa! Whoa! Stop the herd!
Come on, easy up now! Come on!
Who do you think you are? Whoa! Shut him down, David! Son of a bitch! Get the hell out of here! Get your livelihood.
You're making a big mistake! Let's go!
Please, help! Please! Damn, kill us!
Let's go!
He did it!
You folks okay?
I think we're safe. Thank you. I thought we were done for.
Just helping out. Now you take care. Come on. Easy.
When will you listen to me, boy?
Shut it, old man. Come on. Let's get this herd moving again. Whoa there. Come on, let's move them out. Yeah.
Ya.
Yeah! Yeah!
Load up now.
Wake up!
You look after the herd. I'll ride back.
No thanks. You got your pound of flesh from me today. Get up now.
Jadi,
tensing up.
I'm not.
You are. Your back's tense and it's making the rifle jump. You're holding it wrong. Here, let me show you.
I don't need you to show me, Paul.
I guess not.
You'll show me and you'll just run off again or something. It's better I teach myself.
I ain't going nowhere.
Whatever you say, Paul.
Don't be like that.
Sorry.
Wolf's been after the herd. Gotta get out there and scare him off. You wanna come with me? Safer with two.
Okay.
Kudu.
All right, let's go. Stay on Rufus now. Let's go.
Get in!
I can shoot. You know that. Why you gotta treat me like a kid?
It's what fathers do. I'm just trying to look out for you.
You can't just decide to be a father when it suits you. What about the rest of the time?
Come on, Jack. That ain't exactly fair.
1 minute you're telling me to be a man, the next you're telling me I'm just a boy.
It's gonna take a while for things to get back to normal.
Normal? Was it ever normal?
I don't know, but it'll get better, son. I promise.
I'm sorry, Paul.
You don't need to be.
I don't mean to be moody. I'm glad you're home. I really am. It's just, every time you go off, well, I worry you're not coming back.
I swear, if it was down to me, I'd never have gone anywhere.
They can't make you, can they?
It's complicated, but seems they can.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't understand.
Just some things you start have to be finished. Yeah,
What was your father like?
I didn't really know him. He died when I was just a boy.
Died of what?
Why do you want to know?
Oh, it just sounds like a good story, that's all.
Look, he's on to something. Whoa. Don't fall behind!
Come on! We can't stop now!
Yeah.
Paul, is Uncle really your uncle?
No, at least I sincerely hope not. He's probably lots of people's father, though.
Why'd he call him Uncle then?
Folks always did. Probably because he's always been older than everybody else.
He was old when I was a kid.
He was old when I was a kid, son. God must have had some purpose for keeping him on this earth. And I sure as hell don't know what that is. Slow down.
Stay on him, Rufus! You can't be lying on me.
Yeah. That's his signal. Come on. Slow up.
I thought we needed horses.
No wolf.
Watch yourself now, son. They might turn on us. Come on. Don't let it get away. I see him. Let's go.
What are you doing? What are we doing here? Shouldn't we be going?
Look out, Jack. They're attacking. Remember what I told you.
Take this.
Don't let them get too close. Stay alert now.
They don't look too happy. How many are there?
That's it, Jack!
Over there! I'll get him!
Get him, Jack! All right, we should head back now. We got out further than I thought.
We can't do this on
Oh,
foot.
shit. All right, we should head back now. We got out further than I thought. Yeah. Of course.
I shouted at a guard one time, and he yelled that you were a murderer. Not for the dude's dead. Are you gonna mount back up, Paul?
No. And I guess I've been both. That's how it goes. We all do what we have to survive. Sometimes it ain't pretty. And in the end, we pay the price for what we did.
What are you waiting for? Let's get moving. Like those rustlers who attacked our cattle?
Exactly. Look, when I was a kid, things were different. Rules were different, but that's over now.
What are we doing here? Shouldn't we be going?
Apa ni? Sedap ni.
Are you gonna mount back up, Paul? You know, we could be outlaws, you and me.
All we did was kill a few wolves.
Well, I read a book about a father and son who robbed banks. One-Armed Willie, that was his name. What are you waiting for? Let's get moving.
I'm happy with my 2 arms, if you don't mind.
Just imagine it, though. Jealous, Jack. One in the
stink.
one in the west. What are we doing here? Shouldn't we be going?
And what about your mom?
Well, I mean, we still come home.
You live in a dream world. It ain't like they tell it in books.
Are you gonna mount back up, Paul?
And it ain't no way to live life. It was ugly and brutal.
Right.
You'll have a farm of your own. You can read and write. Don't waste your life, son. Don't live like I had to.
What are we doing here? Shouldn't we be going? Are you gonna mount back up, Paul?
How do?
What are you doing?
What are you waiting for? Let's get moving.
Aku nak break ni. Apa masalahnya? Sedap. Di sini.
Are you gonna mount back up, Paul?
Nice to see you. Why, ain't you that fella I heard about? John Marston, ain't it?
All right, we should head back now. We got out further than I thought. Yeah.
Okay.
Faster. Faster. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. turned into a decent hunter, son. But try to stay out of trouble.
Bosan nak habis duluan.